All right, Tony Schiavone's back here with Jesse the Body Ventura. This is 1993 WCW. We're losing all kinds of money right now.
No, we're playing this right now. It's 2020.
We're gonna have a mini movie where Sting and Davey Boy Smith are gonna go on the beach and they're gonna talk to Sid Vicious, who's wearing his wrestling gear and flip flops.
And this is 2020.
And so we'll be with you in a second. We're gonna go to you, Eric Bischoff. What's
Which
going
is
on?
also an AEW.
No, actually, I think it was
Just the guy for debate.
I think that was just a one-shot appearance, honey. I don't think Eric Bischoff is gonna be like an AEW fixture. It's almost like AEW's got too much talent right now because they got so many good dudes right now that they're really so many like. I mean, they haven't done anything.
The Hearts move.
I'm sorry, the hardest one. No, they just kind of float down just to make it. They're just trying to be fancy in the pantsy, okay? Don't you worry yourself none, young child. Everything will be all right. Oh man.
It's cool how his hat moves when he walks.
Oh, does it? Yeah, it is. They put a lot of detail into this game, didn't they? But yeah, as I was saying, I think AEW's got too much talent to where like guys like Lance Archer, they're not doing anything. That's a map. I don't give a crap.
And sorry if you don't know AEW.
A lot of people, I would think most dorks who are watching this are also like from my age group who we used to watch. Jamesy, like AEW is created for people like me who used to watch wrestling when I was younger, and then I just stopped because either I thought it got lame or I was too busy chasing girls as a teenager and I stopped watching it.
Yeah, that's probably.
It's both of it, right?
Oh gosh, there's something like that in Wind Waker. There's like a laser thing that just
Yeah, that
follows
sucks.
you. But it's way faster than that thing.
Oh, you quit running off at your sewer, young man. Okay, James's eyes you must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Well, okay, fine. I won't fail to find all the treasures. Okay, so what I was saying, sweetheart, is that so people my age basically fell out of love with wrestling probably in the late 90s or maybe in the early 2000s. And because of that,
Treasure.
oh, shit. F. Anyway, I don't have the frickin' big key. So whatever. I don't have the big key. I don't have the little key. I don't have oh, I got the little key. I got the little key. Oh, I better go back here. Anyway, sweetheart, what I was saying is that a lot of people my age fell out of love with wrestling in the late 90s, early 2000s, and we never went back. And so AEW is basically an attempt to capture all of us people who want to find a reason to love again. But we're all older now, so we're all way more cynical, and we demand a lot more stuff from the wrestling. And we you know, back in the old days, they didn't have to really give us much because we were kids. So yeah, there you go. So, in any case, I'm very happy.
A bomb room, which is.
Those aren't bombs, really. They're not blowing up. Anyway, we got the big Clifford key, so I'm happy. So the point is that AEW is great so far.
Cannonballs.
Yeah, I think it's something like cannonball. I like bowling balls because it bounce off the wall, you know. Give me money. A fever? Okay. I'll take your fever. You give me fever when you touch me, even when you hold me tight. Fever. That was a Madonna song. It wasn't very good though. The Power Glove. Now.
You can do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you can lift up the light colored rocks. Now you're playing with power. That used to be Nintendo's slogan, honey. I actually wrote that. I wrote that on my crappy house, I grew up in wall, because like apparently the windows in the home I grew up in were like super bad for leaking like air. What I mean is like they weren't energy efficient. So my parents just put up like a bunch of styrofoam. So one of the walls of my bedroom was straight up styrofoam. That's it. And now one of these I can push. I can't remember which one. But so what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I put up it was cool because I could put up a bunch of posters and stickers on my wall. Oh, okay. And also, I remember I put up a sign. Oh, I didn't even need to get these guys. I put up a sign that said, "Now you're playing with power." I was such a Nintendo fan that I was willing to put their corporate slogan on my wall.
Okay.
Anyway, alright, let's go down here. Gosh. Yeah, 3/4 of a heart. And you just need one more. But yeah, man. Like, how ghetto was that? Our wall? Like, I had a wall that was just all styrofoam. I mean, we had the wall on there too. But it's just that the windows, my parents, they were like, they're too leaky. So we're just going to put this styrofoam here to save on energy bills. Which, I mean, you know, where I grew up, it gets pretty cold in the wintertime, so.
What in the world is that?
Those are killer tiles. Gosh darn it to heck.
Wait, are every tile gonna get
Is every tile?
Is every tile gonna get
Yeah, they're trying to kill me. It's no different than anything else. People are always trying to kill me, honey. You know that. Like, people always want to put me out of business. You know? Oh, shoot on a shingle.
Gotta push one of those.
No, I just gotta kill everybody. Hey, that's good money, man. That guy gave me a 20 twin. Alright.
What do I thank you? What just happened?
I don't know. Did anything happen?
That weird thing just like it did it again. Like when it's at the wall, it just moves at the wall and back, and it just keeps doing it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, son.
You'll see.
You're on drugs. Are you on drugs?
No.
Are you on drugs, child? My son is on drugs. James, hugs are better than drugs. Remember that.
I'm not on drugs.
Remember that in this workout and every other workout. Remember that, honey? Remember that? Remember this for this workout and every other workout. No? Where Sean T says, never skip the stretch. The stretch is important. Remember this? In this workout and every other workout. Amen. It sounds like a prayer. Okay, so here's the freaking boss. Wow, it only took me 8 minutes to get through that. Man.
I thought that was the
Go get them. Okay, so these guys spit dirt out at 4 different angles.
I thought that was the
Gosh darn it, James, you shut up for a second.
The boss.
You big mouth.
The wall that you gotta fight that comes out.
Oh yeah, like Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
Ah yeah. I like to hit them with my spinning crap because it does like twice the damage. Whoa, I got them both. Yeah, dog. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Justice is served.
I would just find where they're gonna come out and just keep swinging.
Yeah, well, it doesn't do you any good because you don't know which direction. They're only vulnerable in their head. Plus, you see that? The rocks come out at four different angles. So you gotta be tracking the geometry, buddy. This is not a game for people who don't know math, okay? This is like STEM stuff here, buddy. 45 degrees angles, buddy. You've got to know it. You got to know it cold. You got to know it hot. You got to know it 100%. You got to know it 200%. You got to give 110% effort to make it to the top of the WWF.
Is this the only boss music? There's no like big boss music.
Yeah, it's only when you get to Ganon that you get big boss music.
Okay.
Why? Are you disappointed?
No, I'm just asking.
Man, you kids so spoiled.
I said I'm just.
When I was a kid, we had one Boss song and we loved it. We were happy with it. It was enough for us. You know, when I asked my dad if I could have another Boss song, or no, I said, Dad, is there one different Boss song in this game? And he's like, yes, son, there's one different Boss. I was like, oh, thank you, Daddy, that there's another Boss song in this game. And I know that makes no sense because my father didn't make the game, didn't care about video games, and would not have had that conversation with me at all. But I'm using it as an example of these kids today. Finally, I killed one. How many hits do you take, you turd? Jeez Louise.
There's 3 of them?
You're just noticing that now?
I thought there were 2 of them.
No, there were 3, honey. You're... I thought you knew how to count. Oh, cool, I got another one. Because if you have one remaining, he'll actually... The dirt will start coming out 8 pieces at like 8 different angles. And then you gotta get like that sweet spot between, you know, like... Between what? 90 and 0 and 45. So, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, this is the second pendant. Whatever. Who cares? I care.
It's just a pendant.
It's not just a pendant, gosh darn it. It's everything. It's everything. Don't you care about the kingdom of Hyrule?
Do I care about Nintendo?
You sick little monkey. You better care about the kingdom of Hyrule. This is real. This stuff is real. If I don't win, Princess Zelda is gonna die.
In the game or
in real life.
Even though she's not even in real
I don't know where you get these ideas about Zelda not being real. You're a sick little puppy, you know that? I'm so tired. I should... Anyway, whatever. Okay. So anyway, I'm totally and completely cereal. Alright, so we can keep moving on here.
You're serious?
Yeah, that's a joke, honey. Obviously, I know how to say serious in a sentence, you. So anyway, so we're going to go to this east side of Lake Hylia. East Side Rendezvous, when I'm out. So any of my listeners who are, I'm going to say it. I mean, if you're Mexican, you probably know what I meant when I said East Side Rendezvous, when I'm out. Come on and roll with me on that East Side Rendezvous. Yeah, because like, pretty much anybody I've talked to who's not Mexican, and I say, hey, have you ever heard of Kid Frost? They will say, no, I've never heard of Kid Frost. And anybody I've talked to who is of Mexican descent will immediately know who Kid Frost is. Probably people who are my age, too, because I don't think Kid Frost does a whole hell of a lot. I don't know if he's alive, because he was a big, fat piece of crap. But he had that song, East Side Rendezvous, which was a very good song, which I enjoyed very much. Alright, you can earn a lot of rupees by defeating enemies, but secret to my success. Yeah, okay, dude, whatever. Like, I don't want to hear your success story. What are you, like one of those fake gurus who's like, I made $70 bazillion by doing a bunch of dumb crap, and if you pay $50 for my stupid class, I'll be happy to sell you $1,000 worth of dumb crap. So
this is also a song from Wind Waker.
You're right, man. You're right. You got it. Ice Rod. We're going to need it eventually. It has a chilling effect on our enemies. It'll freeze their boobs. Yeah, you got that right.
I don't see anything different.
You better start seeing differences.
Why? I don't need to pay attention to anything.
Listen, what are you, too poor to pay attention now? You didn't grow up with a styrofoam wall, you little turd. You see, that's the thing. You're so...
It ain't worth it to pay attention.
Oh.
I ain't pay attention to this game. I ain't pay attention to this guy who apparently does weird things.
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Who does weird? Me? Did you call me a guy who does weird things? Call your own father? You talk to your own father that way? See? See, this is what you get. This kid comes up in a lap of luxury. Doesn't have a wall made of styrofoam like I did. Okay? No styrofoam walls.
I pay attention.
And you see what he does? You see what he does? With his not styrofoam walls.
I pay attention.
He sits here and talks to his poor father. Works his fingers to the bone. Just to...
And I pay attention.
Rotten kid. Anyway. Ooh, 300. That's too much.
No, take just the one ruby out of him.
Yeah, it sucks because like I'm a max, so I actually wasted those rupees there. But it's okay. Anyway, yeah. So guys, we're gonna go get the flippers. Willie Flipper Anderson. We'll get them from the Los Angeles Rams when they were in Los Angeles.
That second boss looked so hard.
He wasn't that hard. You just gotta understand your angles, you know, James. Because he shot those rocks out at 45-degree angles. So as long as you're in between them, there's no chance you'll get hit, you know? So it's not too tough. It would probably take you a couple of times to figure it out. But once you figure out the pattern, it's not tough at all.
Well, it is kind of tough.
It might be tough for you because you're only 7. But by the time I played this game, I was 10. So I was pretty, you know what I mean? I was old enough to kind of understand those concepts of patterns of bosses. I understood these video games, especially these old-timey video games. Here, give me a taste. I'm never gonna buy your shit, but I'm just gonna taste. I'm just gonna have a taste. Just a taste, boy. Just a taste. Give us a taste. So
Now
anyway,
you can get the gigantic rock.
So anyway, James, what I want to tell you is I think when I got this game, if I'm clear, yes. The first time I played this, and this is slightly after my parents had divorced, so I was living with Dad at Grandma's house. And I specifically, every time I play this, I kind of remember that time period, because it was a real time period. It's the first time I'd ever moved in my life. And it's not like you, Jamesy, where we move all the time. Because I'm a drug dealer and we have to move all the time so I don't get killed. I'm just kidding, I don't deal drugs. But in any case, we moved around a lot. But
What are those, fireballs?
yeah, it's goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Balls of fire is in the water.
They're breathing them. These guys are breathing them. They're a menace to society.
And if they can breathe in water and they shoot out fireballs, I don't even know how that's.
Why are you being such a wiseacre, James? Why are you being such a wiseacre? Listen, this is a video game. These guys can do anything they want, including shoot at me from a bazillion different angles like a bunch of jerks. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, that was the first time in my life I had moved. And I'd never been expecting to move, but I did move. And so it was always kind of a little awkward period in my life. It would happen a few more times. I'd get used to it. Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask of me? I came for the flippers, big mouth. But I don't just give them away for free. I sell for 500 rupees a pair. That's a ripoff, you fat piece of crap. But I'll take it because I'm maxed out anyway. He gives us a free bonus in that he lets us use his stupid waterways. Yeah, whatever. So if we dive into his stupid, dumb, girly whirlpools, whatever. But yeah, see, we can swim now. We couldn't swim before.
Do you have to swim in the game?
Yes, you do eventually have to swim in the game. It's very useful, honey.
Are
Yeah.
we ever gonna go into different worlds or anything?
Oh,
or
yeah.
in different places, lava places or anything?
Yeah, we gotta go all sorts of places. Oh, the places we'll go. You know? Like, don't you worry yourself none, young man. Wow, they do 2 hearts of damage. Those guys are vicious. You know, just like Fergie keeps her body vicious.
So
You know?
they take away 1 whole heart?
No, I said 2. You're not paying attention.
2 whole hearts.
I know that's a lie. You know, they're vicious. Like they're Fergalicious. But I ain't promiscuous. And what you heard, whatever, it was fictitious. I blow them kisses. Keep them boys on rock, and I be lining up the block. Or they be, I'm not lying, they are lining up the block just to watch what I got. Man, Fergie sucked. I can't believe people listen to her. Huh? Oh, gosh darn it. Come on, I want to go in this stupid waterfall. Okay. This is a waterfall I have to go into.
That waterfall?
No, not that one either. Honey, let me just say this to you, sweetheart. If we were at the ECW arena, they'd be saying,
This one?
you, maybe. What the F, David Blaine? What the F? I thought for sure it was that waterfall, sweetheart. I'd be up in the gym. It's gotta be this waterfall. Are you shitting me? Oh my car. Okay, let's go back up here. Because I dorked something up, something fierce, and I'm wicked pissed about it. These scientists keep lying and getting us pissed. Said, I don't like the Insane Clown Posse, okay? I said that ironically. I think they totally suck. And everybody I've ever met who likes the Insane Clown Posse is like complete white trash. Like that's the James, never talk to a girl who says she likes the Insane Clown Posse. Because she's like gross and she's gross, okay?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
What's gross or what's the Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
They're a quote-unquote musical group who does quote-unquote rap music. They suck, okay? And their music is dumb. And only somebody...
Isn't it better? Oh, yeah, gotta go now, gotta go.
That's the right one. What?
Is it as bad as that?
It's even worse than pawn music. Alright.
Is it even worse than I gotta go now? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Anyway, so this is a pond. So we could throw something in there.
It looked like a pond.
Now, if we throw something like the boomerang in there, the fairy will come up and be like, hey, did you drop this? And we gotta tell her, yep, yeah, I did. And she'll be like, I like honest people. Here's something good. Thanks there, sweetie. And then, okay. So, and if we do it again, guess what? It'll work again. Alright, throw an item. Code, alright. But what we gotta throw is our shield. And she'll give us a better shield. Unfortunately, she does not give us a better sword. Which is bull crap. You should give us, like, everything better. But it's cool.
Give her almost everything.
No, those are the only 2 things that work, honey. Maybe there's more, but if there are, I don't know about them. Anyway, this is probably a good place to end my particular part of this game. So let's go ahead and end this video, and plus I need more margarita. I'm getting dangerously sober, and I can't handle this crappy family when I'm sober. Jamesy.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I got the best family ever. Except for that wife of mine. Right, honey? Whatever. See, she don't pay any attention to me.
She ain't paying no attention.
That's right. Oh, yeah. He'll pay no attention. That's right. Okay. Okay. Anyway, in the words of Tony Schiavone, oh my God, folks, we're out of time. We gotta go.
Bye.